Greetings, my fellow warriors. Boy, me Canmo, and today I'm going to give some pointers to the new gym goers because, again, it's about that time we're going through the hectic period of the year where everybody's about New Year resolution, and one of those resolution, some major ones, is usually to get fit, to get back in shape. To get in shape for those who never really tried, and a lot of time there's a lot of mistake going on when you're new to the gym, and those mistake 100% guaranteed to get you on the failure rank, and those are things to avoid and not to do whenever you set yourself on a new journey to take on fitness goals. And the first one not to do is using the machine. So the first mistake people do is relying on machine. Again, it's going to be a controversial topic because it sounds counterintuitive to suggest a new person who is not familiar with the gym environment, equipment, to do something else than the machine, because the machines are actually very easy to use. But the problem is, good habits should be instilled at the beginning, and you are the right time, at the right phase, the right period to start building those habits, because it takes a certain amount of time to build a habit, and even twice that amount of time to undo that habit. So it will make no sense for you to start on the wrong path. Not that machines are wrong, but they are not as efficient as people seems to believe they are. And the new goers are most likely to feel like the machines are the way to go. So if you're a new goer, yes, the machines are not the way to go. So stick to basic bodyweight movement and free dumbbell movement that you can do and still be able to move through space. So stick to those little compound movements and weighted compound movement that you can use beside the machines, because those ones will take you distance. They'll take you really long way in the future if you're one of those who end up sticking to that resolution. Because yeah, we know most of you guys will fail. It's not hard feeling, it's just statistic. It's just the way it is. Life is hard. You just gotta stay harder. And your goal is to try to maneuver your way to the winning ground. And I count on you to do so, because you don't have to fail, but most of you will fail. Try not to be on the side of the losing team. So that's me digressing. So machine, yeah, machine, no machine, stick to the machine to the minimal use. And I know if everybody were to not use machine, then everything else will be overused, right? That's another argument that you can bring. Yes, you will be right, but the good thing is most people will not listen to my advice, and they will still do the machine because they're very convenient and easy. So you want to be the smart one that don't listen. That don't go with the flow, and then to deviate yourself from the machine as much as possible and learn to do movement correctly, bodyweight movement correctly. Plus, the advantage of it is it keeps you out of sight of the crowd, because many new gym goers can feel intimidated by the crowd. One of the reasons why, after a while, they may just lose faith, because by comparing themselves to people and having some feeling of being judged and being watched, and for that matter, nobody's watching you, so don't worry, just do you. Everybody's there to get fit. So because of that, people will drop off because they feel self-conscious about the environment. By using free weights or any other thing in the machine, you can set yourself on the corner and do your thing and have nobody and have no worries to No worries about anybody looking at you. So those are the benefit of the machines. And the second thing not to do is do whatever you want to do. You can't just go to the gym and do random stuff, and don't play the I won't say the victim. I won't say don't have the victim mentality. I would say more like don't have the underdog mentality and be like, because I'm a new gym goer, I'm gonna get away with whatever. No, have a plan. So you can't just go and do random stuff, because you are, my friend, 100% guaranteed to fail. You go in there and do random stuff, not only you will not see results, but two, you will just get bored, because you just wandering through space and get distracted by all kind of device, machine here and there. You don't want to be the one without a plan. Have a plan. And how do you get a plan? Well, it's not easy as we would think, because easy will be taught because you go to on the internet and you could find a plan. The problem is the internet is cluttered with crap, misinformation, and you don't want to go to the next fitness model with the boobs and titties, and because you just want to have the person butts and boobs, and grab the plan that she or he is selling and think that's the best way to go. I'm counting on your intelligence to analyze and see who is full of crap and who is not. And if you have a hard time, holler at your boy and I'll be able to help you out. If not, hey, that's on you. But at least have a plan. And a bad plan must be better than having no plan at all. And again, that's something that can be argued, because you can have a bad plan and hurt yourself. So that's that. Those are the two main don't do's to relate to whenever you start going to the gym and you are new to the environment. First is no machine. I know people will be on my case about why would you prevent machines, new goers from using machines and blah blah blah, this. And the funny thing is, many of you new goers will sign up to the gym based on how many machines they have. And trust me, I work for a gym and I'm a personal trainer myself, but most of those machines are pretty useless. You could pretty much do a lot of things without them, and it baffles my mind how people fight over a machine, standing there waiting for the next one, and the guy on the next one is just sitting on the desk texting, and then you waste your whole time when there's so many other things that you could do. So again, good habits, I think they are to be instilled at a very early stage, and you are at that very early stage where you can have some really good habits that can stay with you for the rest of your life. So don't make that mistake of building the bad habits that you have to undo later on. So that's that. And the second one is just go and do random stuff. You cannot just go and not have a plan. Otherwise you will fail. That's 100% guaranteed. And once you have the plan, please stick to the plan long enough for you to see result, because it's not easy. If it was just that simple, you go and do it for like a month and see your results, and what's gonna be next? You're gonna stop. Guess what? You stop and you don't make it your lifestyle, it's not gonna stick. You're gonna get back to your old ways, and you're gonna gain your weight back, or you're gonna lose your strength, whatever reason you decide to go to the gym. So have a plan and don't use the machine. And I think that's about it. Last but not least, don't feel intimidated. Nobody ain't shit in the gym. Everybody is equal, and everybody have different background. Everybody start with a different baseline. So we're so different. So don't be intimidated by somebody that's stronger or look better than you. And not that it should matter if somebody look better than you or stronger, but it's just human psychology for us to feel, to tend to compare ourselves to whoever we want to emulate, or whoever we're looking forward to be like. It's subconscious and it's gonna happen. But when it happens, snap out of it, please. And that's about it. It's your boy Mechanimal. Hope it was useful. And if you like the content, share, click like. It does help the channel. And we're about that life here, promoting health and looking good at the same time in the process. Peace, Mechanimal. Salute.